Hello there and welcome to Let's Talk Sports live coverage of day 2 of the World Grand Prix Snooker. It's in Cheltenham and you've just joined us as the first frame's about to begin. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break, the current world champion, up against Barry Hawkins. I'm just getting the scoreboard sorted for you. There we go. So do get in touch on the live chat page. Who do you think is going to win? You can vote on our poll as well. So Sullivan with the break. Barry Hawkins going for a long shot. Couldn't get it into the bottom right. Now this is the best of 7 frames, so that obviously means the first 4 frames will advance to the next round. So a very short format. So it just shows that you haven't got much wiggle room if you're falling behind. Every frame counts here. O'Sullivan just going for safety shot. He's got it behind the yellow. We did ask on our poll who you think's going to win, and at the moment it's O'Sullivan leading at 67%, Hawkins at 33%. So Hawkins decides to play safe again. It's gone to the left of the yellow. You just wonder if there's actually a plant that he could play. There's 4 in a line just below the pink. He was looking at it, Ronnie O'Sullivan, but I don't think he's going to give it a go. He's looking to one of the other reds to just play it safe. His cue ball just hit around the bottom left pocket there. It's a brilliant safety because it's gone behind the green. Brilliant vision. Barry Hawkins now up. Has he got it to the red? He has. So he's got it placed just to the bottom half of the table. Hoping that he hasn't left Ronnie with any reds to go for. Now he's gone into the reds again. Ronnie will play it back to the top of the table. Oh, and Barry nearly popped the black. It would have been a foul, but he escapes from that, and Ronnie approaches the table straight after him and taps the table with his cue just to applaud him for the safety shot, even though there was a bit of risk involved. Ronnie's going to look at... I'm just wondering if he might try and pot this long red. No. He's decided to hit the red to the bottom right cushion. Cue ball coming up to the top right pocket. there is a red just underneath the blue, but just as I mentioned that, Ronnie's going for it. And he gets that into the top left pocket. First ball potted in this match goes to Ronnie O'Sullivan. Now for the yellow. Pots that. Bringing the cue ball back to the bottom half of the table.
Free.
So every colour is on its spot apart from the black, which is near the bottom right pocket from the Barry Hawkins shot that we saw earlier. Oh, Ronnie's missed it. There was a bit of a moment with the cue ball and the cloth there. Now, was that to do with his cue or with the table? He was playing off the cushion as well, so it was not a routine shot for Ronnie to deal with, so he only finished on 3. Both of these players featured at last week's Masters, so not much rest in between the two tournaments, especially for Mark Williams and Judd Trump. Judd Trump's playing tonight. Barry Hawkins just before has played safe. He put the cue ball to the top cushion. Ronnie this time decides to do the same. Behind the brown. Right on that top cushion as well. Oh, looks like Barry might. Well, actually, no, he's played a good safety, maybe. Not enough power. Gets it between the yellow and the brown. Now for the red. Oh, he's missed it, Ronnie. Went for the risk. Invites Barry back to the table. Oh, it is a touching ball. No matter though, because it's on the red. It's a tricky one for Barry because he's having to go over the red, then to play the cue ball for this red that Ronnie missed towards the bottom left pocket. He's not going to have much control in this, but he's got it in.
1.
I think he should be able to get to the black towards the bottom right. Ronnie watching the match next door. Keeping an eye on that.
Eight. 9.
Nicely lined up for the yellow. But instead he's looking at the brown. And he slots that into the top right.
13.
Always missed it. He had it too straight.
Barry Hawkins 13.
I just wonder if he was a bit too quick with the shot, because no, he just didn't put any side on that whatsoever. One is gone for the safety route again, but there's that red just beyond the brown and the green. Is Barry Hawkins looking at it as a possibility? Always got it in.
1.
I think the only option he's got here is the pink, because I think the black might maybe there's a vision there, but there's a few reds just before the black that might block his view. Well, he's going to go for it. And he didn't get it in.
1.
Already a mix from both players. That's a great shot from Ronnie. I must admit, I thought he might try and play it safe, but he's done it again, potting a long red into the top pocket. He's just popped the black to put him on 11. Only 3 behind
8.
Hawkins.
Nine.
You just feel as though that tick is there for Ronnie to get the break going. You see it from his fingers when he's taking his shots. He's just ready and excited to play the next one.
Sixteen.
Yeah, good shot.
17.
Jamie Burgoyne has got in touch saying, Jamie, is that 11k? I see, yep. It was actually just before this stream started. We've reached and gone beyond 11,000 subscribers, so thanks to every single one of you that have subscribed to the channel. It's great to reach another mark. Of course, we always like to keep growing, so do help us get to the next target of 12,000 if you haven't subscribed yet to Let's Talk Sport.
24.
Referee in the way of Ronnie there. But in all fairness, she was just putting the coloured ball back. So 20 ahead, Ronnie O'Sullivan. 82 remaining. Ooh. I don't think he liked how some of those reds opened up after
38.
potting the black, but there's a couple of reds I can see. They goes for either the bottom cushion, or there's one towards the middle right pocket, but oh, lovely cushion shot from Ronnie. I'll say this now. I don't know who it is that takes that shot. I don't care, because those are not easy. It was always going to be difficult to pot, and Ronnie made that look easy. Pepe Pepper's got in touch. Feel bad for these two drawing each other round one. Yeah, it's quite a tight draw, isn't it? Imagine getting Barry Hawkins in your first round.
47.
You know, these two players are in the top 16 in the worlds, and of course, as I mentioned, they were both playing at the Masters last week. Only a select few can play. It still baffles me that we have the World Grand Prix like literally the day after the Masters finishes.
52.
Ronnie's now having to get the rest. Have to be careful with his elbow, not nudge the green. Pots that red.
53. $60.
49 ahead. 51 remaining. He posted on Instagram this morning, Ronnie. He went out for a run with a running group around Cheltenham. He said it was a bit cold. Good preparation ahead of tonight.
7.
So he's going to need a few snookers, Barry Hawkins, if he's at all going to come back into this, because there's
68.
42 points left. But Ronnie's 57 ahead. He's on a break of 68. Now 75 by potting the black.
75.
The red is in.
6.
Now the blue. So now just onto the collars.
81. 83.
So yeah, you could get a century break here to start it off.
86.
Now next is the blue.
95. 171.
And there's the century. 101.
121.
Nice work there by Ronnie to start off the game. Leads by a frame to nil with a 108 break. And looks as though he needs the toilet. So does Barry Hawkins. We'll just see what the other scores are like at the World Grand Prix. Just getting the scores up now. While we wait for the second frame to begin. So of course the World Grand Prix started yesterday. Final is on Sunday in Cheltenham. So at the moment Joe O'Connor is playing as well on the table next door. Not as many fans on that side than there are where Ronnie is playing. But in all fairness, you've got a pretty decent angle of both tables if you get the right seat. If you sit in the middle, you can watch both matches, which is which is great. I don't know yet, but I'm thinking of going to the opening day of the Welsh Open in Llandudno next month, because there'll be a few tables set up, which will be a lot of fun to go and see. But yeah, Joe O'Connor 0-0 at the moment between him and Leah Hoashan from China. Let's look at the earlier results. So Mark Selby, he's having a bad start to the new year, isn't he? Went out in the opening round of the Masters, and here he is out of the opening round of the World Grand Prix. Lost 4-1 to Nopan Siang Kom. Ding Junhui getting a good win over Stuart Bingham, 4-0. Mark Williams continuing his form from the Masters by reaching the final. He beat fellow Welshman Jamie Jones 4-1. Another Welshman won today. Ryan Day against my local boy Ricky Roldan. 4-1 that ended. Xiao Guangdong beat Neil Robertson 4-1. Robertson, yeah, he went out the opening round of the Masters as well, so on a similar pattern to Mark Selby. Jack Liazowski beat Robert Milkins 4-3. Good recovery after that big beating he got from Mark Williams back in the semi-finals on Saturday, where he didn't win a single frame and lost 6 frames to 0. So those were today's results, and we only had 2 results yesterday. Mark Allen beating David Gilbert 4-2, and Jiao Yalong winning 4-3 against Uno from Thailand. So here we go, frame 2 is about to begin. Barry Hawkins to break. Good break as well, he got it just behind the green. And Ronnie's safety not great, because he's opened up a handful of reds out of the pack. I must admit, I thought Barry Hawkins would maybe fancy his chances on one of those reds, but he went with the safety idea instead. Oh, another long putt from Ronnie. He's got the yellow to come. I think he knows what his colour is next, but it's where does he try and place that cue ball?
Free. Four.
Pots the blue.
9. Ten. 17. 18.
Yeah, Ronnie looking to be at his best at the moment. Maybe in a rush to go on to win this match and go have an early night.
25. 26. 33. 34. 41. 42.
Pops the red. Should be a simple straight black here to the bottom right. Oh, it's a good setup for the red, which is right
49.
next to the cushion to the bottom left. Never an easy shot, these. Gets it.
50.
Now for the black again, but he may need to get it to split up with the reds here. Any luck? I mean, there's a... Ooh.
57.
Ooh, that doesn't look as though it was going to be... Oh, there's a red just literally above the... middle right pocket. Oh, he does get it in. I think that was his only option. There's a cue ball going in. Oh,
58.
on the jaws of the left centre pocket. Nearly gave it away. The only colour he could probably go for is the blue. 58 ahead, 82 remaining. And the blue is in.
$63.
Another good part on the red. But as I say, that in terms of placement, has he done it any justice? Long pink. Oh, hit the cushion before
Ronnie
the
O'Sullivan,
pocket.
64.
It's a good break there, 64 by Ronnie. But Barry Hawkins can still come back. 67 points left. Oh, he couldn't go for the red there, Barry. And he might have, has he given that away? Because one of the reds has travelled with the cue ball to the top half of the table. I'd imagine he'll go for this red. If he pots this, he should probably end the frame.
1.
Cue ball travels up to the top cushion. Now for the brown. And he gets that. 69 ahead, 59 remaining. But at this rate, Ronnie's going to go 2 frames ahead.
6.
Ronnie's not messing about. He wanted to take a shot, and the referee, poor ref, hadn't finished putting the black on the table yet. As you could hear that, the blue smashed into the... Oh, what a setup on the red. Sets up the red nicely for the middle left pocket. Tap the red on its way with his shot with the blue
20.
to make that happen. It's exactly what the crowd have paid to see.
$25. 26.
And the pink's in. Just shows how big these snooker tables are when you've got the referee having to really stretch to the middle
34.
by putting the ball back. And the green's in. Just clearing up the table. No century break in this one.
41.
So just the pink and the black to go.
46.
And Ronnie O'Sullivan will be at the halfway point.
And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, he won't bother with the black. He'll head back to the corner. Couldn't ask for a better start, could he? 2-0 up after 2 frames. Well, our poll hasn't changed that much because it's mainly favoured O'Sullivan. Currently 79% of our viewers believe O'Sullivan will win the match. 21% for Hawkins. In terms of the live scores, it looks as though it's still in the opening frame between Joe O'Connor and Liao Haitian. Yeah, still 0-0 there. No frames won from either player. We've already had 2 frames here in its first half an hour. Just a reminder that we reached 11,000 subscribers earlier today. So thanks for your support. If you haven't yet and you love your snooker, click subscribe and the like button, but also for other sports as well. We do football, F1, MotoGP, tennis, you name it. We'll always try and find time for it all.
Thank you. Third frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So Ronnie that was to break just then. Left the cue ball in between the brown and the green. Barry Hawkins just couldn't get that long red. You could see this time he decided to tack the frame straight away when there was an opportunity. And you can't blame him when you already conceded the opening 2 frames. Ronnie's got a red here that he should get, and then it's opening up. Oh, say that. He opened up the pack, but his red was missed. Maybe he just hit the red too hard. Barry will be delighted that he's got another chance.
One.
And he does pot that red into the middle, well, into the centre right pocket. Then the black.
8.
Of course, Barry Hawkins would hate to go home so early in this tournament. Oh, he's missed the red. It was a simple straight shot. Diagonal shot really into the centre right pocket. Barry Hawkins looks to his tip. I wonder if there was maybe a last moment with the shot where it went wrong. And he knows he can't afford mistakes against this man.
1. Eight. 9.
Black in again. Puts him on 16.
16. 17.
'Oh, he smashes that black into the bottom right pocket. Has he left himself with a red?
24.
The way he sliced that red then. It's got a blue or pink to go for. He'll go for the blue. Pink is way off its spot. It's hovering near the blue.
30.
He went for the blue.
$31.
You just wonder if Barry Hawkins is even going to win a single frame tonight. Relying on a running mistake.
$38. 39. $44.
He's now going for another red.
45. $52. $53. $59.
Getting the rest for this one to pot this long red. It won't be easy. Oh,
60.
lovely finish. Now lined up with the blue again. And he slots that into the centre left. 57 ahead, 67 remaining. What's he going to do with this red? This will be interesting. Oh, he's missed it. And Barry Hawkins
65.
has been given a lifeline for this frame. He might have just had put too much angle on that red, hence why he missed. Now Barry Hawkins trying to go for this red towards the top right pocket. Oh, he's missed that as well. Oh, he got lucky. It went across the top cushion, and it went into the top left pocket instead. That's pretty much what he's been needing right now, a bit of luck. Can he clear up the table from this?
6. $7.
Nicely positioned with the black.
$14.
Oh, he's missed the red, Barry.
Barry Hawkins 14.
Well, there's not much choices for Ronnie because there's only 3 reds left on the table, but just a little wide off the middle pocket there for Barry Hawkins.
1.
Ronnie pots the red. Pots this pink and he should have the frame. 50 ahead, 43 remaining.
7. 8.
At this rate, this match could be done in under an hour. He's going to go 3-0 up. Just one red left on the table. It will require a phenomenal comeback if Barry Hawkins is to stay here in Cheltenham for another night.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 14 and the frame.
Yeah, Barry's conceded the frame. So 3-0 to Ronnie. But he's playing like he did against Mark Williams last week, you know, lead the match by quite a margin. But it was Mark Williams who came out on top at the end. Of course, completely different competition and different format of the match, but it just shows that Ronnie O'Sullivan, if given a short format, he doesn't take him long to get himself into the groove. So 3-0 to O'Sullivan. Our poll since the end of the last frame has gone up a bit for O'Sullivan as well. 85% now of him to win. And 15% for Hawkins.
Thank you, frame 4. Barry Hawkins to break.
What a shot that was. Ronnie O'Sullivan, he ain't messing around. Remember folks, if you haven't, do click that subscribe button. And follow Let's Talk Sport on YouTube.
6. Seven.
We got Ncast Beats asking any tip for gambling. I think at this rate, Ronnie O'Sullivan's going to win by 4 frames to 0. Because he's currently on a break in this one. He's on 14. And he looks pumped to just win this match as soon as he can.
15.
And he's just put on a ridiculous tight red into the middle left pocket. He's not missing much today.
$22.
got the red into those centre left pocket. Oh, he's missed the green. Oh
Ronnie
dear.
O'Sullivan 23.
As you heard from the female ref, he finishes on 23. He looked well on his way, but just couldn't get the green in.
1.
So Barry Hawkins gets a red. Next shot will be on the black, I expect. And he gets it.
Eight. 9.
Nice part on the brown. He's got two reds away from the pack of reds at the moment.
13.
He's needing a rest to just take this next shot.
Fourteen.
Pots the black.
21.
Nice slice on the red.
22.
And the blue is in. So Barry Hawkins leads the frame.
27.
Just by the 4, so he's on 27. Ronnie O'Sullivan on 23. Remember, he's got to win this frame to stay in the match.
20.
And the red is in.
$35. 36.
Nice move on the black.
43. Barry Hawkins 43.
Oh, Ronnie's missed the reds.
Foul and a miss. Barry Hawkins 4.
And I'm sure Barry Hawkins will ask him to take it again.
And a free ball.
Oh, it's a free ball.
Brown ball.
So free ball means he could go for any ball. Now is he going to try and pot this, Brown? Because it will be... Ooh, he's missed. But I think he should be okay, Barry Hawkins. I'm not seeing any potable reds for Ronnie to go for. Yeah, he's decided to put one of the reds in with the others, and he's gonna play it behind the yellow. Nearly. Just a little less of power, and he could have snookered him.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Oh dear. Oh, Ronnie couldn't go for that long red. He left it just to the top right pocket. Not the left, but the right. Oh, lovely shot from Barry Hawkins. I must admit, I didn't think he was going to go for a shot like that. But he knows he has to fight for this. Gets the brown.
5.
He's going to play it safe again, Barry Hawkins.
Barry Hawkins 5.
There's one red I'm looking at, but you never know with Ronnie, he might go for it. He looked at it, I think, but has he got it behind the brown? Oh yes, he has. That was brilliantly well done. And you've missed the red.
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
I'm not sure if Ronnie can put the ball back. Well, he's going to go for it anyway. Is he going to try and pot this? Missed it again. Oh, he's left the red on the top left pocket. That might just give the frame away to Barry. He's even smacked his leg there, Ronnie, in frustration. I'm just wondering, could he have... I should be better known... I should have better knowledge on snooker rules, but could he have made Barry play the shot again?
1.
Doesn't matter now, he played his shot. Barry's just potted that red that Ronnie couldn't get in. That should give away the frame. Oh, what? Barry's hit the... Well, the green's got in the way of the cue ball.
5.
That might have just left Barry... Oh, what has he done? He hasn't snookered himself, but he nearly did. But because of the angle, I don't think he can pot this red. He'll be annoyed at himself there because he knew that that frame was in his hands. Gets it on the top cushion. Positional success. Hawkins 78%. Ronnie on 94% in this match so far. I can't believe it's been nearly 10 years since these two met at the World Snooker Championship final in Sheffield. Ronnie won that, which helped him defend the World Championship. Not the best of safety, I don't think, from Ronnie. Actually, maybe not so bad. He was able to use the green as a possibility to block any pot for Barry Hawkins, but let's see if it worked. Barry went for the attack, but he couldn't get it. You can hear a few of the fans saying, "Go on, Ronnie." Smashes the red in. Nicely lined up for the pink, unless the black's in the way. Could go for the green as well. $25 behind, 50 left on the table.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
So Ronnie couldn't get that red. 2 red left. They're both near the bottom cushion. One on the bottom cushion is to the right. So a cushion shot to come from Barry. This is a bid to stay in this match. And he gets it.
1.
Fantastic shot. He's had his chances, Barry Hawkins. He's got to take this one. smashes that yellow. He hit it so hard that you could see the yellow nearly coming back out.
3.
But the positioning on that final red is not looking good. He's asking the ref to pass him the rest. That's a brilliant safety attempt by Barry Hawkins. I mean, not a bad safety by Ronnie. He got to the red, but if anything, he's just lined it up for Barry Hawkins to pot it. But maybe he's challenging Hawkins to maybe challenge his confidence. And he's missed it. And you know what? That attempt by Ronnie might have paid off. As I said, he may have just challenged Hawkins to go, look, it's there on a plate for you. So the red's in.
1.
And he's placed the cue ball above the blue with the brown, green and yellow in its usual spots. Is he going to play 2 yellows in a row? Is that his plan? Greg Livingston has got in touch. Hello Greg, hope you're well. Oh, he's going to go for the blue instead. Oh, he just got it in. I thought he missed. Been so many twists in this frame. But Ronnie potentially going to steal the frame off Barry Hawkins and to win the match.
8. $11. 15. 20.
So just pot the pink and the black and he'll win the match.
26.
1 down, 1 to go.
Thank you.
Well, he pots the black and it's a clean sweep from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He beats Barry Hawkins by 4 frames to 0 literally as the match reaches 1 hour. He made that look very simple, didn't he? We had moments of Hawkins having opportunities to at least win a frame in that last one there, but he just couldn't get the seal, and Ronnie O'Sullivan heads to the next round of the World Grand Prix while Barry Hawkins bows out here in Cheltenham. Before we go, let's just find out what's going on with Joe O'Connor and Liao Harashan. He's currently, Joe O'Connor's actually 2 frames to 0 up, and he's leading the frame by 41 points, and he's on the break at the moment, so it looks as though both English players are going to go through from this. But that pretty much wraps up our live stream here of Barry Hawkins versus Ronnie O'Sullivan. So thank you all for joining us. Before you do leave the stream, make sure you click that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time here on Let's Talk Sport for more coverage, including the snooker and, of course, football, you name it. More sports to come later this week. But you'll find out what is coming up on the channel if you simply subscribe to Let's Talk Sport on YouTube. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon on Let's Talk Sport. Good night.